Hey, what is going on, everyone? Cram here, and it's been a while, honestly. I'm just kind of doing a little update video now, just to kind of talk about what I've been up to lately and what's been kind of happening with me and with my channel and FullStop, the FullStop group slash channel now, and everything that's going on with that. But before I get into it, I think recently on my channel, I had uploaded before. I think the last series I did was I can't remember because it's been so long. But the last thing I think I did was Fallout 4 when that came out. I think I streamed that and then I put the highlights of it, or I uploaded it, the whole thing. I think I uploaded the whole thing of it to my channel. I believe that's what I did. And I think there was a few episodes. There was a few episodes after that that I had uploaded, but they didn't go public. And I can't remember if I eventually made them go public or if I just left them and whatever happened with them. But during the time I made public a whole bunch of old videos that I had. Like really old videos that I was like, this was 7 years ago. Like when I first started my channel in 2010, and I sounded fairly young in some of them, and they're still there. I think you can go all the way down, but some of them I'd never actually made public in the first place. So when I did make them go public recently, they went straight to the beginning of my feed, or like the newest. They updated and they published and sent to all of my subscribers, and people were pretty confused about that. It was really weird. I think there was two key ones. There was one that was really bad and it was really broken, and that's why I never actually ended up uploading it. And then there's another one where I decided to start up a Minecraft game or something a long time ago, and I uploaded it, but I never made it public. And so that one went public. I sounded kind of a little weird in that one, but some people actually thought that I was current me. I was confused. I was like, what? I didn't upload any video. And then I checked and it was there. So that's I didn't even take it down because so many people were like commenting on it and we're just talking about it. So I was just like, whatever, I'll just leave it there. And I'll just let everyone know that it was an old video. Anyways, aside from that, for what I've been doing recently is I've been really busy outside of YouTube and outside of any kind of tech thing that I was trying to do before. I just kind of left it all left it in the past. Essentially, I had other things going on that I had to do, so I went to do the FullStop stuff now. But I'll get into that, because before I get into that, I'll just say that I've been doing like a lot more school stuff, and I've been doing a lot more stuff outside of like gaming, or outside of YouTube, or outside of FullStop, or outside of any of that stuff. So it's been kind of a little bit difficult for me to find time for YouTube. And then when I do have time for it, I have been trying to kind of focus on, well, originally I was trying to focus just on FullStop stuff and getting to work to that. Recently I've been making a little bit more time to just kind of have fun and play games. But on to the actual the FullStop stuff of what I've been doing with FullStop recently. And in case you didn't know, and I think I don't know if I ever made a video about this, but we pretty much kind of formed, like, FullStop was a pretty loose group before. We had hosted servers and we played on servers together. We came from many different areas and many kind of different communities or whatever, and now we're kind of together as one, and we've kind of formed a strong kind of bond, and even it would be kind of a little bit not really businessy, but it's kind of like that now. We've been trying to do stuff as a community we have a YouTube channel, and we have a Twitch channel, or we have a Twitter for it. We have, I don't even know, we have a Facebook group for it, and a Tumblr for it. I don't even know how to get onto that, but we have it. So we have all that stuff going on, and it's been pretty fun. We haven't done too much actually content wise. We did a 24-hour live stream. I think we might have done 2 at this point, or there might have just been 1. I can't really remember for sure. I just remember the main one that we did was around New Year's, and we did the first podcast, which we'd planned to do. We'd planned to do these different things, planned to do different streams and different, we'd planned to do a podcast, we planned to do different content-wise stuff. And we started the first podcast there, and then we kind of tried to do it every week. And so there's been a few weeks where we just couldn't do it. It was too difficult. But essentially, we kind of have a little rough schedule going now, where we do it every week, but we alternate every week. So one week we'll host it on a weekday, and then the next week we'll host it on a weekend, and then the weekend after that, weekday, weekend, and we keep going. So it just rotates, flips back and forth, just so that we can get as many people as we can, because some people are completely busy during the week. Other people are completely busy during the weekend because they're traveling, back and forth, or they're working. It's the only time they can work. So we try to, go back and forth to fit as many people in, and that's kind of that's how we've been doing it, and it's been working out pretty good. We talk about, we kind of averaged, it's been around an hour and a half. We talk about different things. We usually start with talking about whatever we've been up to recently, or what we plan on doing in the next week or whatever, just kind of a little update, to see where everyone's at. And then, we go into topics and talk about different things that we feel we want to talk about that week. Some weeks it's really difficult to find out topics, and other weeks it's, pretty easy. We have a good amount of topics, and then I think we've been making up a bunch of funny random topics to talk about at the end of our important topics. So we do run out of time, or we do run out of topics to talk about when we still have time. We've just been doing random stuff at the end. So that's kind of what we've been doing recently. We have a plan to do more, kind of do little shows, more shows, or more content. I don't know really what we're going to call them yet, but we're planning on doing more content, and we're trying to push really hard on that for everyone, because that's what that's what we want to do. We want to have many different videos up on the YouTube, and many different kind of shows or whatever, streams on Twitch, and they're not. We want it to be really group based, and I think that's a little bit difficult because of schedules and everything that's going on. But we're getting through all of it, and it's been pretty fun so far, and it's gonna be it's only gonna get better. So I recommend everyone go over and look at that, the FullStop YouTube. I'll link it in the description, as well as the Twitch, and then the Twitter. Have some updates go up there whenever we're doing stuff, and the Tumblr and the Facebook and all that. You can look at that too, but I don't know what's gonna happen with that. But we have further plans for FullStop as well. We're trying to get a house in a little while, which if you've watched our podcast before, you hear us talking about it all the time. But we're planning on trying to do that in probably a year or two, or whenever. We're gonna have a meeting and a podcast about it very soon. Actually, it's gonna be in the next 2 days, I believe, on Saturday, and it will be it's gonna be pretty fun, pretty interesting. So we have a meeting to discuss with everyone and see how everyone feels about it, and then we're literally gonna have a podcast after and openly discuss it. openly talk about it. And it's gonna be pretty interesting. We want to do it so that everyone can kind of be on the same page. We can do more content stuff, like live action content stuff, which we can't really do when we're all, everyone's all different places of the country, different places of the continent, different places of the world. Like, it's pretty difficult to do, a live action thing like that. It's actually pretty much impossible, except for the people who live close enough to each other. But we're trying to do that, and that'll be fun. But we also, we all kind of feel like we can do a lot better if we're all together, and some people want, like, just think it's gonna be fun, right, to have a house together and whatever. And we've kind of gone over the ideas of a house or an office, depending on what kind of style we want. I think we're gonna go with the house. I feel it'd be a little bit more interesting. So that's kind of going on, and if you want to know more about that, just check the podcast. Tune into the podcast on Saturday, I think this Saturday, and if you can't, then you can just check the YouTube channel for that. We also have a website as well, but it's kind of messed up. It's pretty weird. I'll also link that in the description, but it's the website, or I've been developing a much better and smoother website for us to use, but it's not ready yet. It's going to take a little bit. But when that does happen, there will be, on the website, we're going to have like blogs for anyone, essentially. Everyone's going to have their own page that they can just do whatever they want on it, and you can have blogs. People can talk about stuff, and we kind of want to make it like a little hub for everyone to kind of go to and kind of have fun, essentially, for us, and then as well as anyone else who wants to just stumble onto our website. So the FullStop house and the website and that stuff, it's gonna be pretty amazing, and we're gonna see what we can what amazing things we can accomplish with that. It's gonna be pretty fun, I think. But yeah, if you want to know more about that, just check the podcast, or tune into the podcast and check the website, or not the website. You could check the website, but it's kind of not the easiest right now to go around. But you could check the YouTube channel, which I'll link, and everything will be on there. The newest podcast will be on there, and that's going to kind of go over our updates, what's going on. So that'll be fun. And then for more stuff about me, don't know exactly what my schedule is going to be like over the next little while, but I'm going to try pretty hard to try to do more streams on my own, as well as do more videos with like just myself, and then I want to try to do videos with other people as well, for my own channel, but I've got to contribute to the FullStop channel as well, and the podcast, so I got to make sure that that's all going good. So I'm gonna be kind of doing those two things, my channel and my stuff, not just my YouTube channel, but my Twitch channel and kind of all of my stuff that I have. So I'm gonna try to do that as much as I can, and then as well do the FullStop stuff. And it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it'll be pretty fun, and it'll be pretty interesting to see how things happen. So I think that's pretty much it for me and for FullStop. I think I've gone over everything. I don't know if there's anything. I can't remember anything else. But for the most part, that's it. And just keep checking back. You can always check Twitter, my Twitter and FullStop's Twitter. Just kind of check around to see what's been going on, and yeah, it'll be pretty fun. So yeah, see you in the next video.